Are you serious?
Hello, this is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And my name is Ace.
Many ways to kill an hour out there, but right now you are killing one with us, mate.
That's right. Now, thank you to all those that are subscribing, rating, and commenting on iTunes. Now, when you subscribe, you get exclusive access to new bits from us and dibs on our competitions and giveaways. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you get on there.
Yeah, you know, we have actually got a Christmas competition coming up, Ace.
What are we giving
I'm
away?
collecting stuff. It's going to be so cool. No, not tinsel, bro.
All balls.
Not balls.
A Christmas tree.
No, but no.
Santa hat.
No.
Wrapping paper.
No, it's going to be gadgety stuff because it's a gadget podcast. Stuff that is cool to play with.
Really?
Yeah.
That you can give away as Christmas present.
Yeah, we're going to be giving away some stuff. I mean, one of them, I've got one of, and I'm going to wear it on the 1st of December. That's a clue to one of the presents.
Long Johns.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, also, if you've got an iPhone and you want to listen via YouTube, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn, SoundCloud, any other sort of cloud, just go to howtokillanhour.com and everything you need is there.
That's right. Big massive shout out to everybody that's been hitting us up on social media. Make sure you use the hashtag HowToKillAnHour. And remember to let us know where you're from. That's important because we want to know where all the listeners are from around the world because we're international.
Yeah.
But make sure you use your name, of course. Leave your name as well.
Yeah, please
there you
do that. That hashtag's important. We'll find it. How to Kill an Hour. Like Miss Mad News from London said, are we dropping episodes twice a week? She has to catch up. If I'm honest with you, sometimes we drop extra bits, but it's once a week, isn't it, Ace?
It is once a week. 7 days is enough.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy.
Yeah. I don't think me and Ace would fall out if we saw each other twice a week as well.
I would 100% fall out.
You'd be so late that I'd probably only see you once anyway because you'd be late for meeting number one. And also, there's loads of ways to get in contact with us. It's a brand new way where you can literally talk to us, right, Ace?
That's right. All you got to do is head to howtokillanhour.com and on the right of the screen, you'll see a little thing that you can click on and record a short question to myself or either Marcus. If it's good enough, we'll play your message and we'll answer it.
I'm going to stop you there, Ace, and tell you the truth.
What?
I was trying to do tech stuff on the site and maybe I slightly broke that bit of the site.
It doesn't work.
It does, but it doesn't. So for this week and for the next few weeks and forever,
How can it work but not work?
I
Doesn't
maybe
even make sense.
I did something like take a / out of a bit of code and it shut down that part of the site. So it all looks like it works, but it doesn't. But as an interim, what I've done is if you go to howtokillanhour.com/hi, HI, it's there instead.
You're like that uncle that takes apart the TV and turns it into a microwave. We don't need a microwave, uncle.
Yeah, but you never know. If the microwave breaks down, we could have a spare microwave. Plus, who watches TV now anyway?
Me.
Okay. I am the guy that will take stuff apart and fix it. And I was taking stuff apart on the website, trying to be a web guy. So anyway, howtokillanhour.com/hi will definitely work from now and forever. And hopefully we'll have the main bit on the website working soon as well. I will update you next week, promise. Or if you want to be super old school, record a voice note on your phone and just email it to info@howtokillanhour.com. Coming up on today's show,
we will be talking about
stuff like Halloween happened, didn't it? So we've got to chat about that.
We're going to be talking about Burger King
serving something that I didn't think anyone would ever serve.
Pizza.
No, it's something that's we'll explain a bit. A brand new type of horror film.
And we'll also be talking about the new Serato DJ app.
And we got a guest we're going to introduce. Pretty cool guy, actually. And I don't know if I trust him or not. Right, Ace?
That's right.
Cool. So we like to talk about how we kill a bit at the start of each of every show. A little bit of how we just kill a bit of time and recommend you kill a bit of time. But before we do that, we got a guest here on today's show. State your name.
Hello, gentlemen. My name's Funk Butcher.
Funk Butcher.
Yes.
Now, I didn't know. Ace, you know Funk, don't you?
I know Funk.
Yeah. How did you meet, you two?
I don't even know.
Probably a booking somewhere.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah. You know what? I think I knew his name before I actually met him. Because I always thought it was a sick DJ
It's a
name.
sick DJ
I'm an
name.
EastEnders fan, innit?
Yeah.
So I was like, Funk Butcher is a sick name.
You know, I get a lot of the time, but people expect a big, burly white guy to come through the door with the vinyls. And
it must help.
Yeah.
It must help with the bookings.
Huh?
It must help with the bookings because they don't know what they're going to get.
Yeah, they don't.
People thinking he's white must help his bookings.
Oh, I don't want to be racist or anything. But
Well, they expect you to have a spinning bow tie as well.
Do you get paid on time as well? Of course, mate. In case you don't know, what EastEnders is like a soap that we have over here in the UK. It's one of our biggest.
Been going on for a millennium.
biggest soap in
It's like 30 years old or something, isn't it?
Do you know what? I'll go as far as saying it's the only soap in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, man.
I'm not a soaps guy, so.
But you know, the
I
other
don't know.
day I switched over, just channel hopping, and I caught what's it called? Neighbours and Home and Away, and they still got some of the original cast in
Yeah,
there.
they do. Ed Sheeran was in Home and Away the other day.
What?
Yeah, he was.
How?
I don't know how he got to Summer Bay, but he gets everywhere.
He
Innit?
was. I think like his storyline was. They're probably going to correct me if I'm wrong. Do you remember Marilyn from Home and Away?
Yes.
And I think she moved to England, and he was one of the kids that she looked after when she moved to England. And I don't understand why he's back in Summer Bay.
Okay.
So he was actually acting. He wasn't
He was
just.
actually-
He wasn't just in there
It
being Ed
wasn't a
Sheeran
cameo.
singing.
It wasn't Ed Sheeran. He was an English guy
Oh,
that had some sort of
weird.
relation
Okay.
to. I'm pretty sure he must have filmed this before he was like super Ed Sheeran.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because we're behind, innit? We must be like at least a couple years behind. What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. When you look at some of the people, like the way they've aged, I
Yeah.
think we're pretty.
You think we're up
ju-
close?
I judge it by the crow's feet.
Yeah. What about the
No, do you know
cavities
why we
in their
must
face?
be behind
Yeah.
though?
What?
Because didn't it take like a long break in the Wait, what channel's Home and Away on now?
It's on 5 now, and
it
it used
was
to be on 1. Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
my point is, between it going from 1 to 5,
Yeah.
it kind of just jumped from 1 to 5. It
Yeah.
might have been a little.
I mean,
interim.
we're probably judging it on Ed's schedule at the moment. How does
Yeah.
he even have
Yeah.
time to?
Because if I sell out Wembley Stadium,
Yeah.
not arena,
Man,
3
yeah.
nights in a row,
Yeah.
like, was that 90,000 people times 3? My maths is bad, leave me alone. I'm not going to go and be in Home and Away.
No.
I haven't really got time for that.
Isn't he on a little break or hiatus in between albums or something? So
Boy, if I
guess
was
he
chilling
could've-
with Nicole Scherzinger, I'd be taking a little hiatus.
He just dropped a movie, fam. Come on, man.
What?
I don't-
Ed?
Yeah.
What film?
What film?
There's a film of the tour. So
Really?
It's, like it's a movie. It's a tour movie now.
He's so
you
paid
see
right
it
now.
in that
I was getting excited. I thought it's like a Ginger Terminator.
No, it's like a what other concert films are there? Like This Is It, or didn't Justin Bieber have one as well?
Never say never.
What's this?
Never
What's
say
the
never.
One Direction one? They've got one.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
Ed's done one now as well.
Okay.
So that's the new like revenue. If you're like a big artist, you just put a movie out there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine going to the cinema to watch a concert film. Because like I wasn't there in it, so why am I like? What am I gonna do? Stand up in the cinema and rock from side to side and scream and stuff like this? It's not the same.
They have to show
Yeah.
the IMAX.
Yeah, so if you have gone to see one of these things, what do you do? Do you just sit there quietly eating popcorn and do you get
Actually, I'm
involved?
lying. I saw This Is It at the
Oh,
cinema.
you lie.
I didn't see This Is It at the cinema. But it's Mike though, isn't it?
Okay.
Mike is like, come on, it's Mike.
Do you know what was wicked in This Is It, yeah? Super digression is that there was one point where there was like a music guy trying to tell Michael how to break down the track.
Yeah.
Right.
And Michael was like, no, listen. Like, he like took it a couple of times. He's like, yeah, Mike, so what I'm saying is I'm going to break it down like this. And Mike's like, no, break it down like this. He's like, yeah, what I mean is, what
How
I'm
come
trying
Mike
to do is
sounds
break-
deeper than the other guy?
Sorry, what I mean is, I want you to break it down like this. And the guy's like, yeah, well, you know, obviously, I want to break it down like this. He wasn't a geezer, but you know. And then he said it 3 times, and Mike was just like, pretty much went, I'm Michael Jackson.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
this is how it needs to break down. And then like started doing that, sharing the beats. But Leah Funk Butcher, for those that don't know, what do you do?
I clean toilets. I don't know. I've crafted a career over the past 10 years, DJing, producing, radio presenter. Started off on private, progressively worked my way up to commercial radio.
Yeah, and what station you on now?
I'm on Kiss Fresh, which is the digital variant of Kiss FM UK.
Yeah.
And I've got a house specialist show in there, kind of like a carry on from what I was doing on Deja many moons ago, carried on to Rinse. So it's Houseology 101. And what I did back then was try to bridge the worlds of house from funky and bring it all together, because there was a lot of confusion as to what funky and house was and where'd you group it, and to me it all fit together in the same set, so I kind of grouped it all together in a radio show. Off the back of that, I created a label called Houseology.
Cool.
So I've just been kind of dibbling dabbling, but I'm not just restricted to that. I mean, of late I've been working with a close friend of mine called Trim.
Yeah.
So I've been making some
Trimble.
Yeah, yep.
He's one of my favourite MCs.
Legendary Trim.
He's one of my mate's favourite MCs.
Yeah.
He's got the most AKAs that any other MC has had.
So many.
Trim, Trimble.
Must be a nightmare for PRS. So
Yeah, who's Osama Trim Laden?
yeah, exactly.
Hilarious. You know what I always thought about you is like, because I think I became familiar with you during the Funky House.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I always thought, shit, boy, what happens after Funky?
Yeah,
Split?
That's what I thought.
But it's,
like,
it's not just Funky, so you're all right. You're
Yeah.
nice. And House is always going to be about, innit?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you can find funk in different forms of music as well.
Yeah.
Like you listen to a rock tune that's a bit funky, or listen to a grime tune that's a bit bouncy. You know what I mean? Like someone like Teddy Silencer, when he used to make his grime was a bit bouncy. I'd say that's funky if it makes you move or whatever. Same with Predator. So that's just my interpretation of what funk is. Do you know what I mean?
As like a funky house enthusiast, or not enthusiast, but you was deep in it.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the progression? Because it got to a point where it was like, it was good. It was really good at one point.
Yeah.
And then it got a bit like, I don't know, like a bit tacky.
Yeah, it did.
Is that how you feel about it as well?
Well, that's kind of like why I decided to deviate from the sound, because I wasn't happy playing the stuff that was getting sent to me.
I like the tacky stuff.
No,
Head,
because
shoulders, knees and toes. I like that.
Marcus said that was tacky.
Dance
not
in the
me.
middle and yeah, but I like that, man.
And the thing is with music, because obviously music's like one of the greatest forms of democracy.
Yeah.
You put it out there in the club and you let the people decide.
Yeah.
But sometimes the people aren't the best choice of
true.
what. So you can put the music out there, and just because everyone's raving mad about it, I mean, okay, shots fired. Yeah, Young Thug.
Yeah.
For me,
yeah.
he is not my cup of tea.
Okay.
But he's doing amazing.
Yeah.
And he's doing better than some of the people that are actually honing their craft. So
Okay.
sometimes I feel like you have to take a stand for quality as a DJ, as a tastemaker. So when I was at that period where a lot of stuff was getting sent to me and whatnot,
Everybody jump in the middle and skank. Everybody jump in the middle and skank.
the problem is it's a double-edged sword, because
Okay.
a lot of us were benefiting off of it because it was highlighting our scene
Yeah,
and
of
we were
course.
getting known
Yeah,
from
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But some of us were getting laughed at because of the stuff we were saying, this is cheesy, this is like, look at the lyrics, there's no intelligence in the lyrics, this is simple ABC stuff.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was quite a difficult period.
What a lot of them MCs doing now. So not in a bad way, but there was like I can't even say it was 2 summers. Was it like 2 summers? Or was
I kind of
It was
like
2008.
Was it like one summer?
I dabble in screenplays now, so I can see like a screenplay idea as well. Like where are they now? Funky House MCs.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Shots fired.
I like to. No, man, you guys are cool because I think that they're like that stuff like that's a window into a scene sometimes. Like you might be like, I like that.
Yeah.
So let me see what the rest of like the set is like, or let me listen to this.
Music's a funny old game, so I guess some of them, like if they're resilient and forthcoming and they've got that tenacity about them, they'll bounce back in it.
Okay.
They wouldn't have gone down on the ship,
Okay.
so to speak.
Right, fair
So
enough.
I mean, I know Gracious he put out a grime tune recently. Some of the other hosts are still kind of
I love that stuff. Yeah.
PAing with their tracks as well. So
Yeah, because you drop Migraine Skank anywhere
Still
in
works.
the UK. It still works.
Still works.
definitely.
Powerful.
Are you gonna
track.
bang all
Definitely.
of those tracks? They still work. You know what I mean?
That's why I find it sad, because the strength of some of those tracks, they had mass appeal without any plug-in or any promotion, just off like street buzz.
Yeah.
So from our perspective, that was part of it. We didn't understand why it didn't do as well as it should have done.
Yeah, interesting. But you dropped a tune recently?
Yes. Have I? Yes, I did.
Wow.
I've done so many. So I've got a track called Shake Your Neck. It came out on Green Money. That was getting a lot of radio support, and shouts to all the DJs who've been playing it on, from BBC One to Kiss to Apple Radio, Julia Denuga and all that stuff. So
Safe.
yeah, it's got a lot of underground radio support.
Wicked.
And again, that was just kind of a venture I veered into, whereby I was combining my love of hip hop and house and putting them together and making this sound around about 2009, 2010. And around the time, people were saying, there's this movement that's going on in Europe, and especially in southern France. It's called G House. And I was like, okay, I didn't know anything about it, but this two sounds correlated. So I've just carried on doing that, and then I've kind of hit a stage now where I'm like, okay, I want to switch up a bit. So that kind of sees me working with people like Trim and just keeping my musical juices flowing.
Yeah, so like being diverse in music. And you said like a screenplay as well.
Yeah, so I'm doing I've just finished shooting a short film. I'm going to submit to some film festivals with a friend of mine. We wrote a screenplay for a script that has some political nuances in there. Not all the messages I can actually put out through my own social media platform because of the institutions I'm linked to, but through these different avenues I feel like I can kind of show my other creative sides and get some dialogue going as well in those areas. So I'm not going to give away too much about what it's about. I'll just wait till it drops and
Interesting.
Yeah.
Screenwriter, music producer. Would you start MCing as well, do you think, and rapping?
Wouldn't say no. Wouldn't say no. There is actually stuff on my hard drive which has me barring.
You hear that, Ace? Funk Butcher
Swear
the
down.
MC.
Yeah, man.
What on what? Funky or grime or hip hop?
On Grime.
God.
Yeah, so you heard it here first.
Sick. And
How
you,
to Kill an Hour exclusive.
how to kill out MC Funk Butcher?
God.
I haven't thought of a name yet, though. I haven't thought of a
Butch.
name. Yeah. Man like Butch.
FB, man like Butch. Yeah, that's sick.
Like Butch.
Man like Butch. But you're quite vocal on social media as well.
Yeah.
You are
He's
sick.
sick of it,
You are
innit?
sick on social media.
He's sick.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, he's sick. He's
Because
sick.
like you're very quick as well.
Yeah.
And very like witty.
Okay.
Yeah, and you're one of them like rare people that are able to just make humor out of sometimes things that are not even that funny.
Yeah, I know. And I feel that's what you have to do
Yeah.
in social media because I think social media made everyone sensitive.
Yeah.
A lot of people were calling to the police and saying, I'm getting bullied online. And it's just kind of like things became real. Like, again, this is just my take on it. Something that has an off switch shouldn't really have an effect on you.
Right.
But the way the internet is and technology, it does have some dangerous edges to it. So the way I've put my slant is it's taken the spike out of it through comedy and humor. And it's just how I've always been at school. I was like the class clown and all that. So I kind of reflect that through my tweets and whatnot. So
Can definitely see that.
Have you
Like
had any
even
backlash,
today.
though, from that though?
Huh?
Have you had any backlash from?
yeah, I think I sent a tweet being one of my jokey days, and it was about the Chris Brown and Drake fight that happened in the nightclub
I
in
thought
New
you
York.
was gonna say Rihanna. I was gonna
Yeah,
like,
no.
stay away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
you gotta leave that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, you don't want
so
them. Yeah.
that tweet, it got picked up through the kind of the US Twitter channels.
No way.
Yeah, and it got 7,000 retweets. So
What did you say?
I said something like, because it was in the nightclub when he
Yeah,
threw the bottle
yeah,
in when he
yeah.
ran off, and I said that's the second time Chris Brown has hit a woman. and it was one of those ones where it was a bit like tongue in cheek, it was a bit
Yeah,
naughty, but
yeah.
everyone could see the humour in it. And the backlash really was just off Drake fans. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, don't talk about my Drake like that. It's just like, okay, yeah, all right.
What do we call Drake fans now? Like, you know how Nicki's got barbs?
They're called
Drakeomaniacs.
Nah, they've called something.
Brows, I heard on another podcast. Because he's got strong brows, but that can't be it.
Browsers.
OVOs?
They might be Team OVO. Or
Team OVOs?
Browsers.
Browsers.
Yeah.
Or just emotional. On your Twitter today even, you talk about a KFC card. What is that, bro? Can you please
No,
enlighten me?
basically, I do radio workshops. So I teach as well. So I do some teaching courses in radio radio
I just read
production.
that Drake's fans are called his woes. I don't know if that's true though.
So he's actually running through Canada with his fans.
With his work.
So yeah, so I was teaching one of the young people, and it's a real character on my course called Andrew. Big up Andrew if you're listening. And Uncle Andrew whipped out this card from his wallet, and it was like Colonel Club card. And I'd never I've heard of your Nando's black cards and all this, but he had this KFC card. He said it entitled him to unlimited hot wings.
What?
No way.
What?
Yeah,
It's like the Hood Nando's card, isn't it?
listen. They'll have one for Dixie and Sam soon. You know,
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, queue around the block. Unlimited hot wings. I'll take advantage of that.
I'd have some of that.
Yeah, I'll have some of that.
Also, bruv, you were talking about being quite emotional on Twitter today. Hashtag who's funk talking about hashtag who pissed off the funk.
Yes, I think that was just. I always play with the psychology of my followers, and they'll assume that I'm going at someone specifically, but I'm just being generic to spark a conversation.
Yeah.
So when people listen back to this podcast and then they'll reference the tweet and they'll be like, okay, so he wasn't really going at anyone in particular.
Right.
But that is in regards to my pet peeve of people of influence who write blogs, but they haven't had any real experience of an industry, of a scene, and yet
Right.
they become a point of reference. And that's just like, like you wouldn't sending a 5-year-old in a suit and glasses and call him a lecturer based on what
Right.
grounds? Do you know what I mean? So it's more about that people have come in and they've steered cultures and industries in ways which are divisive to them and their friends.
Okay.
And they've omitted some important players, whether big or small, but we've all played our part. Whether you played in a little bar, whether you put out one track and so forth, everyone has played a part. Even if you did like a graveyard shift on a radio show back in the day, everyone has played their little part in the jigsaw puzzle to make what London is today musically and culturally. So when people start writing like there are these Herculean figures in music that have come along one man up and they've just carried the whole scene in their back, it just kind of grates me a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's where I was going with that tweet. So yeah, I can get deep in my tweet, but I always kind of tinge it with a bit of humour because I put that little picture in with it to kind of
Picture of Birdman.
Birdman thinking. Like,
Does he even do that? Does he think?
Yeah, he's thinking about Wayne.
When he's gonna, oh yeah, boy, and when he's next gonna rub his hands. Why doesn't he just cream them? Why don't you just cream them hands?
boy.
His hands are cold because his heart is cold.
Yeah.
No, his heart, no, was it if you've got cold hands, you got to warm up? Or is it warm out? Cold
Ashy from all that cash money.
counting too much money.
Exactly. So yeah, Funk, thanks for the intro, bruv. And for those that don't know about you, definitely do. Might as well throw your Twitter out there now. No harm in doing that.
Easy, at Funk Butcher.
There
Not
you go.
Frank, Funk.
Funk Butcher.
Yeah.
And if you want to have a laugh, why we find it so funny, type in Frank Butcher EastEnders.
Yes.
And you'll find out why people think Funk looks like.
Yeah, and you can see the similarities there.
Yeah, quite similar. Yeah. So yeah, we like to talk about how we kill a bit of time.
Yes.
How have you been killing time with a bit of tech or gadget this week?
It's mainly on my laptops and
Yeah.
my iPhones, and I'm always trying to figure out new tricks and stuff like that on my iPhones. I'm always downloading new apps. Did you know that the new app I recently found, I'm probably really late, is that app that makes your video footage look like some vintage VHS?
I need that.
What's that called? What is it called?
I need that, and you can put like and you can put like the date in that
Yes,
corner of
so it's got the date and
What's it called? What's it called? Get your phone out, bro.
Where is it? Okay, yes.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it now. Actually, download that right now.
Key lock passcode is not telling you. Okay, well on here it just says camcorder, but I think in the App Store it's VHS camcorder, and if you look at it, look, it's kind of got the,
wow.
it's kind of got the
Old school.
yeah, the
Oh,
old
so it
school.
looks like the old school VHS look.
Yeah, do you know what it looks like? It looks like those horror films. Do you know when the what's that Blair Witch Project?
Witch and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And do you know what I was looking at the other day? I was on picked up Empire magazine when I was at down at Bauer yesterday.
Yeah.
And I was reading through some of the films on there. There's a film coming out called Tangerine, and the whole film was shot on an iPhone.
wow.
Yeah, it's shot on the iPhone. I was thinking, so they kind of utilising little apps like that to kind of give it a little
Sick.
cinematic effect.
Sick. We're actually going to be talking about something like that in today's show, so it's good that you mentioned it. But it's quite interesting that
Yeah.
Apple has spent all this time giving us like 4K video on our new iPhones,
Yeah.
and we're just using apps to make them look shit and old.
Yeah.
It's mad that, isn't it? Like, we use Instagram to like tear apart pictures, and then we use apps like that. And I love it though.
I don't know if we're
What's
going
wrong with
forward
us?
or if we're going backwards. It's so weird
mad.
because it's like we're going forward technology with what we're able to do.
Yeah.
Yet there's such a craving for retro.
Yeah, nostalgia's massive.
We love it.
It's true.
We love it. We love it, man. That's sick. That's how you've been killing some time this week. So what's it called again?
That is VHS camcorder.
Is it free?
Yes.
Oh, wicked. What about you, Ace?
My favorite price.
$3.99.
$3.99.
Ace don't like me saying that because he thinks it's $3.99.
I guess it's free. It's free.
It's free.
FREE
Are you sure?
99. Yeah.
$3.99.
Adverts in that though.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. I've been playing WWE 2K16.
Oh.
Yeah. Came out this week. Was it this week? Came out on the 30th, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Have they managed to make it more real than the fake wrestling that's on TV nowadays?
Don't say that. It's I gotta say, like I pick up every 2K game.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's new with this one?
It's you know what? It's kind of similar. They got the storylines are better. You can follow the Steve Austin era. You know what I mean? You
See
can
this
create
one?
your own.
Is he still in it?
Nah, they've got like 150 wrestlers. So you got wrestlers from back in the day, like wrestlers from back in the day, wrestlers from WCW, loads of female wrestlers. You can play as the Terminator.
What?
What?
Yeah, Arnold. You can play as Arnie.
Sick.
Because you know, I love wrestling. You know,
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
you two will get along
but the
like a
last,
house on fire.
but the last thing I bought was Raw versus SmackDown. Do you know something for me? Yeah, when my guys weren't wrestling anymore, I kind of switched off.
Yeah.
So when The Rock started and Steve started doing his podcast,
You can go back.
yeah,
The
so
Rock's still in it.
The Rock's in it. Every guy you like is in it.
What about Hulk Hogan?
Hulk Hogan is nowhere to be seen.
Oh man,
he's pulled off the website.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I was like, he's still sick to. I know, but
gone,
I wouldn't
yeah.
mind just
That hurt me.
having him as an
That-
option.
He's out of it. But yeah, I've been playing that. So big up to my friends at WWE. Shout out to Joel. Shout out to Henry, Jacobs, and who else? I'm big up to the 2K people for sending me the game.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
thank you 2K people for not sending me a
No,
game.
you'll get used to right, man.
and me too.
We're gonna
Hey,
get used to.
can we
we'll
put
get
one
some
in the
copies.
Christmas? Can we get one in the Christmas?
Yeah, we
gift
can do
package?
that.
Yeah, we'll put that
It
in
might be
Christmas
last year's
package.
one, but it's
Yeah.
fine.
Sorry, yours. Ace's one. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, that's sick, man. Yeah, we'll put that in our Christmas gift package as well. We should just add to that every week, innit?
It's true.
Put funk in it as well. Is that right?
Yep,
Funk
yep,
Butcher.
yep.
We'll just send you.
Yeah, free set from
Ship
Funk
you.
Butcher.
So yeah, 2K16 free set. I was like, yeah, cool.
Play your Sweet 16 for free.
So what? 2K16 is on then. The stories is good.
No, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Have you been
What about
playing-
graphics wise?
Yeah, it's wicked. It's getting like realer and realer and realer every year.
Can you see the sweat now?
You see everything. Like
Yeah.
they're not promoting the blood. Can't really do the blood. But the sweat, and you feel like you're getting tump up, and it's wicked.
They've got TLC matches in there.
Everything. TLC matches, Royal Rumble,
That's my one, but
ladder matches, everything. In
I
there.
used to think I was Matt and Jeff Hardy, man.
Yes.
Shouts to Mum. I used to wear your wigs and I think I was Matt Hardy and jump off the chair. There's high risk
Yeah.
maneuvers.
Wow.
That's the highest I can get in my house on top of the sofa and just jump from there.
high flying.
You know, you lay
Photon bomb.
You know, you lay. Yeah, that's it. You know, you lay the pillows on the floor.
Yeah.
Do not try this at home, kids.
Do not do that.
The career mode, sorry, I've got to mention that is probably one of the sickest things about the game. You can start off as literally a nobody. You make your own You try and make yourself.
Yeah.
And you put yourself in the game and you start off with no moves,
Yeah.
you train,
Yeah.
and then you come through the NXT ranks, which is like their training facility.
Yeah.
And then you get into the main show and then you try, it's good.
What
Is
does
it
your
just
wrestler
me?
look like?
I haven't done that yet.
I've got OCD when it comes to things like that because you know when you play like FIFA, you know you're playing FIFA, yeah,
Yeah.
and some guy adds you, yeah, and it's like, okay, yeah, cool, I'll play you, yeah, and he comes with this team, and the team have got none of these players' names you recognise because he's got a team full of his mates from the ends. I was thinking,
Yeah.
who's Badderman J as number 9? I'm thinking I can't, so that's why I never picked my own guy yet and creating because I'm just like, man,
That's funny.
I can't beat in the ring. Fighting Stone Cold Steve Austin, he'll tump me up, man.
Yeah.
It don't make no sense.
Oh man, and wrestling. Who had your best intro music? Because for me, it was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No.
When you had the.
For me, it was Billy Gunn.
Yes, man. Don't start your music like that.
Yes.
Oh, what is it? I forgot. Yeah, you smashed it.
That's who he's.
Oh,
Him,
what
man.
about you?
I'm an arse man though. Still, I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of pause in that, yeah. But I am an arse man still. What is my favorite music? I don't know, man.
Val Venus
Val
Venus. What's this one again?
goes, "Hello, lady."
I did like that as well. I don't know, man. Do you know what? I get excited when my favorite wrestlers come out. I get excited.
Yeah.
I like R-Truth. Basically, he comes out and he raps to his own theme tune, and the song just goes, "What's up?" and everybody just screams back, "What's up?"
Okay.
And by the time he gets to the ring, he's mad tired.
Yeah.
And then he gets thump up, and then he raps again on his way out.
What a show.
That's the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
I saw Rikishi had a beat though. Rikishi had a little funky
Yeah.
hip hop thing.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
He
Oh man.
do his little dance at the end with Scotty Too Hotty.
Scotty Too Hotty, he did the worm. Welcome to the How to Kill an Hour Wrestling podcast. Sick, man. Oh, wait, one more. John Cena has good music, but I don't rate him as a wrestler. innit? Da, 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 da. But yeah,
You can't see me.
how about me? Yeah, you can't see me. You've seen that meme online where there's Stevie Wonder next to John Cena and he's doing the "You Can't See Me." Anyway, dread. This week, Ace, I've been poopting a lot to kill time.
Here we go.
Poopting.
It's a word which means texting while pooping.
Why do you do that?
Everyone does it, Ace. Do you not send them if your
no one
phone
wants to know that, bro.
rings when you're?
No one wants to know that though, bro.
Why not? Hey, Ace, why are you so against me talking about my natural
'Cause,
bodily
like,
functions?
Man, it's fine. Like if you want to do that, it's fine. But
I think you're tempting fate, man. One
we
of
don't
these
need to
days
do
it's
that.
gonna drop in that bowl.
Nah, well, because we're men, we've got something like an extra line of defense. Like it could, it's less likely to go the full way in. But that's why women, I know more women have dropped their phone in the toilet.
You might get frightened, it drop behind you. The phone goes.
What would you do? I think I'd have to say bye to the phone. I'll just flush.
I'll leave it, man.
I'm going in there.
You got
Really?
in there?
Yeah, I'm going in there.
Really?
You wouldn't take your phone out of some shit.
I can talk about it, but I don't think I could pull it out of my
No,
own
I'm
shit.
going in there. And then
so.
apparently, if you drop your phone in water, you put it in a bag of rice or something. Is that true?
And put it somewhere warm. And that warm place is going to smell like poo.
Does
it's like
does rice absorb poop?
I don't know.
It'll be
Imagine
brown
you
rice by
you
the
would
end
leave your
of it.
new phone in the poop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, man.
I couldn't do it. Because
Yeah,
think
man.
about it, you've not just got to, you can't wipe clean the phone. If you look at an iPhone, where is
You
it?
gotta clean it.
Yeah. Do you know? From my perspective, I
got the
feel bad. I got
yeah.
I got two little kids, and when they're playing the apps on my puppy phone, I'm like,
Daddy, why does your phone smell poopy? Right, that's what I've been doing. What else have I been doing? Now I've been not favoriting tweets for the last few days
why?
because Twitter's changed the star from favoriting into a heart.
To a heart.
No, I can't like give you a nice little, you know.
I
If
think,
Frank Butcher does something that I like, yeah,
That's
I
because
can't
Drake
just,
is the CEO of Twitter now.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon the brows, the woes,
Yeah.
been fighting for those hearts? Why has Twitter done that for me? Are you going to be favoriting as much now, Ace? Now it's a heart sign.
Do you know what? I don't favourite anyway. I've never really understood favouriting. I remember like back in the day, like you could go to a list of all your favourite tweets. I used to think that was a bit weird. Like, am I going to read all the tweets that I've favoured? Like, why do I need this list?
Ain't favourites a politically correct way of retweeting?
No,
When it's too flames for someone to retweet, they hit that
Hit a
favourite,
little
they hit that
favourite,
heart
yeah.
now.
no, I just hit retweet. I don't favourite.
Yeah.
I'm more likely to like, to be fair,
Yeah.
than I am to favourite.
Okay, but I see it as like favorite is like a halfway to retweeting. Like, but then if you retweet and favorite, you're like, yeah.
Do you know what the word favourite means? It means like that is the best tweet.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that to me is too big of a.
That you want to see it again as well.
I'm not committing to that. I'm not committing to saying that this is my favourite tweet that is on my timeline right now. I might like it, but it's not my favourite.
I think logically you should only have one favourite a day then. Because you
Yeah,
can't have two.
exactly.
Yeah, you can't have two favourites in a day.
Oh, that would be good if they
That makes
said,
sense,
sorry,
yeah.
you've done too many favorites today. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, we should.
I think
run
likes
Twitter.
are better than favourites because I might like your tweet, but I'm not favouriting it because in about an hour I'm going to see something else that I like more than your tweet.
Yeah.
And it can't be my favourite tweet of the day.
Nothing wrong with having favorites, though.
Nah.
No?
Favourite is too like. It's too big a commitment. it's like it's a Twitter like you're committing to say that this is your favourite tweet. Nah, it's not
Number
my favourite
one.
tweet. I just like it. So bang, here's the like.
Yeah.
Number one.
Interesting.
What's that?
I mean,
Kanye.
But Twitter, please turn it back to a star. Yeah, yeah.
Number one. Smash it. So you fuck with your sings as well?
What, singing too? Sick. But you wouldn't pick your phone out of the toilet. I just want to go back to that, Ace, but you would.
Hell no.
I don't. Why? So you don't like me talking about poo?
No,
But
it's my
you
phone,
dig
innit?
through your
phones
poo.
that cost like £500 now, you know.
Insurance.
So what am I leaving it there for?
Insurance.
The thing is,
So it
I
got
do
stolen.
think this poo thing is going to come back and haunt you. And can I tell you in what way it's going to haunt you?
Poogate.
He's going to shit himself one day.
Do you know what one of my mates did? Oh, that's why I
In
didn't say on
public.
last week's podcast.
In public.
When I was in Nigeria, one of my mates, the same brethren is always, that's the worst thing. He's done it before. He was chilling, watching a film, and he said he felt a fart pushed a little bit.
And he followed
said
through.
he wasn't sure, pushed again, and he shat himself on holiday. That's how bad his ram belly was.
And he said YOLO in Yoruba. YOLO. YOLO. Just follow through, man.
Follow through.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's nothing more shameful. Not that I know.
Been shitting yourself.
Well, I got a friend that pissed himself, yeah. On the motorway. And I kind of understood because it's like, you know what it is? Even though we're all drivers, yeah, you don't really know that, like, you're not allowed to pull over on the hard road, are you?
No. I would.
And
though.
really?
No,
You're
you're
not.
you're not allowed, unless it's an emergency, you can't just pull out, I'm tired, I'm pulling over. Not, it's illegal. Not like going to jail.
And I've
illegal.
heard that. And he was driving my car. And so he was trying to pull over. I was like, no, don't pull over. You can't
But they
pull
tell
over.
you signs if you're tired, pull over.
No, but he's not tired.
As in,
Okay.
pull over in a safe place.
And as well, like, not only is he going to pull over, he's going to pull over and piss
Okay.
on the side of the street. That is, not even side of the street, side of the motorway. Surely that is like super illegal.
If the DVLA hear this, I'm in trouble, man.
You done that before?
That's like when you ask your friend.
Yeah.
That's like when you ask your friend. He's like, "Oh, she was so Chris. She was in the club. Ass was fat. Had a few drinks and I took her home. Smashed. Did this. Do you wear a condom? Huh?
Huh?
Did you strap up? Huh?
Like the person spoke in a different language. Huh?
Yeah.
Comprende?
Yeah, so he basically pissed himself. But it's like, he's never going to live that down. Ever. Because
How many people were there?
it was me, it was 3 of us.
Oh, man.
And what's funny is because he was driving my car because I was tired.
Yeah.
So we're sleeping. And he's just bawling out my name. Ace. I'm like, why are you calling out? The thing is, he's calling out my name like he wants to have sex with me or something. Like, Ace. I'm like, bruv, don't call out my name. Like, I need to piss. I'm pulling over. You can't pull over, bruv. You can't pull over. And then all of a sudden, it's like, it's gone. Like, he's like, it's gone. I'm pissing.
He just sat in it,
And
literally.
he literally
Damn
had to
right,
sit
it's
in it.
gone into your upholstery.
Yeah, into my upholstery. The thing is, I was dying of laughter so much that I couldn't be angry. And he's bad. Yeah.
Did
I
he
wish I
pay
could
for the
say his
cleanup?
name.
You have to open the windows, man.
It was open. You know, it's one of them. After that, he couldn't say nothing. He was just silent the whole way home. Like, he felt so ashamed of himself.
I bet you lot were pissing yourselves.
Of
innit?
course, 100%.
Literally.
There's nothing more shameful.
Oh man. So has he got a pissy nickname then now?
He has, but if I tell you his nickname, people will know exactly who it is that know me. So I'm not.
Okay, we let him off.
Wasn't there a character in The Wire called Weebay?
Oh man,
goodness.
pissed his pants. One more thing I've been killing time with my mate Chris. Yeah, he's the one that did the hacking thing. I don't know if did you hear that episode?
He done it.
Yeah, he done the hacking.
He's the one
he
Talk
hacked
Talk are
someone
looking
back.
for.
We're not gonna give the surname. He's just Chris. That's all he is. He's just Chris.
I heard
Really?
I heard you like they're selling the account details for like 20 pence each
Deets him.
on the underground internet.
Wow. I don't think he hacks for money.
No, I'm not saying
I
it's
think-
him. I'm
he
just
hacked
saying
back.
whoever stole them.
Didn't you just come out from Nigeria recently?
on a real, anything I logged into,
Yeah.
any social media I logged into when I was in Nigeria, I got warning emails sent to my account. Serious, yeah, man.
Wow.
Boy, red flag when you're in Nigeria, boy. I didn't even try using my card out there. Probably just get shut down. But yeah, my mate Chris, he has a phone and he keeps getting cold calls. He's been getting like hundreds and hundreds of cold calls in like 3 or 4 days.
That's illegal, though, isn't it?
Apparently so.
Okay.
But he can't stop it. He's asked him to stop politely. So he's instead of like telling him to stop now, he's just tried to start saying weird things, and he's been sending me voice notes of stuff that he's saying.
Yes, hi. Good day. This is Lovely. How are you doing today?
Sorry, who's this?
Oh, my name is Lovely, and it's just a quick call about checking a PPI refund, actually.
Always
It shows
PPI.
on our records that we've not spoken about if you're able to claim yet. Just
Okay.
out of interest,
Yeah.
did you not know you might be able to claim a refund, or have you just not had the time to follow it up? Yeah?
I was just wondering, like, what color is your underwear?
Why, sir?
White. Oh, that's nice. Are they frilly or are they lace? Like, what kind of underwear are they?
Mm-hmm.
Are they plain or you got patterns on them?
Why would you like to know that, sir?
Because I would like to know, innit?
Why?
Because I would like to know.
She's getting turned on.
Yeah.
She sounds like Siri.
Why would I tell you that?
Why would I tell
What's
you?
your bra size?
Anyway, sir, thank you so much for Have a great day then. Bye.
Oh, man, wait, man. I want to know what's your bra size?
She was more interested in that callback.
She
Than,
wanted that callback and commission, boy.
That is funny.
Cool. So yeah, Halloween was on the weekend. What'd you guys get up to?
I was gigging.
Yeah, where were you gigging?
Sorry. I tried to do. Alright, so basically, I took 2 bookings, and sometimes you shouldn't. So as DJs, you get greedy sometimes.
Yeah.
So it's like, I thought I could do Bournemouth and Croydon in the same night.
Wow.
But the plan was sick, though. The plan was 11 till 12 in Bournemouth, because
Yeah.
as you know, that club that we play at in Bournemouth gets
Yeah,
mad. It gets
yeah.
early, mad. It gets rammed quite early.
Crazy busy earlier.
Yeah. So I thought 11 till 12 in Bournemouth, and then 2.5 hours I'll be in Croydon for 2:30 to finish up the night in Croydon.
Do you factor in parking and
No, I'm an idiot like that.
Ace doesn't factor in anything.
Croydon, and then I thought, yeah,
the car just comes through the club? Knocking ravers down.
I don't factor it in. I'm just an idiot, and I definitely don't factor in traffic. 100%. And I thought, yeah, from Croydon straight to work because I'm on the radio at 6 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday morning. So as I'm getting to Bournemouth, well, not getting to Bournemouth, I'm on the motorway to Bournemouth, and I'm just hitting all of this traffic and stuff on the motorway, and it's just like there's no way I'm gonna get to Bournemouth for 11 o'clock. And it was one of them ones where I knew that if I like half an hour into or out of lateness, would have just messed up my whole night. So I decided to sacrifice one.
And which one went? Which one went?
I was in Croydon that night. So I will say, big up to the Bournemouth lot. I will 100% make it up to you at some point.
Was that your last set in Bournemouth for a little while?
But I couldn't make it. I fully couldn't make it. And I don't do that. I always attend every set, but I just couldn't make this one.
What was the fancy dress like?
I've said this like recently, or like, what is it about Halloween where girls just don't want to wear clothes? Like, like real talk.
Footoween.
No, but the thing is, like, they don't want to wear clothes.
What did you call it, Billy?
Slapperween.
Flatterween.
Whoa.
They fully do not want to wear clothes. Like, and they would never do this any other time of the year.
I'm for it.
It's a good thing.
I think it's a great thing. You express yourself.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
Two thumbs up.
Maybe it's to counteract the scariness. Like if you look like you've got like 4 mouths and like bleeding eyes, a bit of boob does make you still look nice.
It's not a bit though.
But people don't even dress up scary anymore. People dress up as like Obama.
I'm sure that's scary in certain parts of America.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I saw 3 guys dressed as Tetris blocks. That was sick.
That's funny.
That was sick.
Was one of them the straight one?
Yeah, and when I asked for a picture, they were like 1 sec, and they lined up.
That's
they were shuffling around. I don't know, man. I'm just impressed about like the levels that people are taking it to now. People are like using proper film special effects, like prosthetics and stuff like
It's
that.
like a proper competition now.
Yeah, man, it's sick.
Do you guys get involved in the spirit of Halloween? Like, I couldn't knocking on your door, like, and you're giving them sweets.
No, I turn off the lights, man.
It's cold. I'm on a budget. You actually, if you've got a pumpkin outside your house, that means you're on trick or treating. If there's no pumpkin, it means you're not trick or treating.
Really?
But in this country, kids don't care. They want them sweets, boy.
Sweets, man.
Beat down that door.
Come to my house, I'll give you an onion, fam. You got no sweets, but I got bare onions.
You're cold. You're cold. But speaking of Halloween, though, Funk, you mentioned somebody shot a whole film on their phone.
Yeah.
This horror film producer called Jason Blum, he dropped a film called 15. It's a short. It's about a serial killer who live streams everything on Periscope. It is sick. I sent you a link, Ace. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it. I like realistic horror films.
Yeah.
And this is something that could happen in real life.
I find them scary because it could happen in real life.
I know, but
Do you enjoy that?
yeah, because you think about what you would do in that scenario.
Yeah.
Like I said this, we said this on a previous podcast. Like I don't care for horror films when there's a ghost and somebody being possessed by the devil.
Okay.
How do you fight that?
But those films still do, like, those paranormal activity films, they still do well, innit?
Yeah, I think it's the
I
same
can't
people
watch
that
them.
made it.
I can't
Same
watch
people
them.
that made this Periscope film. That
But if there's a man with an axe in that,
you're cool with that?
you might win, innit? You might.
How?
In
What
something
universe?
with balls, like you might win. You might be the one to save the day.
No, but I find that just
What?
the more realistic it is, like Saw and stuff, the more I'm like, well, these are made out of
Sometimes it
household
gets a bit
tools.
sick. There's a film called Jason in Space, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, I'll watch that. That's
How
cool.
did he get there?
I'll watch that. That's great because that's never gonna happen. Yeah, but when it's like real and it's like this whole thing, like this Periscope horror film, and it's based in Halloween, and it's like a guy outside someone's house listening to the radio. I'm like, someone could watch that and they could be like, that's a sick idea. I might
check
kill
this,
someone next Halloween.
Because I'm one of those people, I'll watch Saw and I think to myself, this is foolishness.
Yeah.
Like, how is this man, he's on his deathbed, yeah? Like, the Saw man, the old man is he's dying soon.
Yeah.
And then over a space of, 7 years,
set
he
up
went
all
off
these
and started building all these traps. He's
I love Saw. I can't even lie. Like the first 3 were sick.
got too much time in his hands,
got
man.
nuts. Yeah,
You're not doing
that's
that. You're ill, man. I thought this was so...
like that. He was sick the whole time.
Yeah, he was sick the whole time. So I said, yeah, when you were sick and you go in there just to get your pills, yeah, you've got time to drag man into the bathroom and make them chop off their foot, yeah, okay.
So what, do you reckon we're going to see more of this? This is like the future of films then, periscoping and stuff like that. And
Yeah, I think because there's another horror film where they do it over Skype or something or Facebook, and then it's got all,
the message.
Is it called
Yeah, that's it,
Unfriended
yeah.
or something? The Message, is that what it's
something
called?
like that, yeah.
and I feel like what is it? They disappear from the screen. So a lot of people are using the current social media and incorporate it into their horror films these days.
Interesting. What do you think's next though? Like what could we do next with all these mediums?
I don't know.
Big up to was it Tommy Expensive, who's a very funny Instagram comedian.
Yeah, very funny.
He put a movie on Snapchat. He did a whole movie on Snapchat.
Oh wow.
A whole film on
Whole
Snapchat.
film on Snapchat. So I mean, everybody's using different mediums to put their stuff out there, and I think
Yeah.
that's a very inventive way. Periscope could be what. I mean, you might see like live plays on Periscope now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that the options are endless, man. So
Yeah.
what you can do with Periscope, with Snapchat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you reckon cinema could die then? Like we could lose cinema?
But the thing is, you got that. What's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch and some of them actors. They start switching at the plays, isn't it? When the people come in with their camera phones,
yeah.
start going sick, you know.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I'd be the guy that just put the flash on. What?
And it's so
What?
weird because obviously Benedict Cumberbatch, I mean, I don't know him personally,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he doesn't come across as someone who'd even bust a grape in a fruit fight. But
Yeah.
he just went off, like, where you got your camera phones on? And went into some big speech. So it's weird because the people that are delivering the art, they're not really for the technology as much. They want it to keep it traditional. But yeah.
Selfish, man.
I think there's always going to be room for like the traditional, the theatres and the cinema. Like you're always going to want to take someone to the cinema.
Yeah.
Because it's dark.
Any excuse to sit in the dark with a girl, come on.
Okay.
Like Snapchat's not the same for that. Actually, to be fair, Netflix and chill works now, innit?
Netflix
Yeah,
and chill.
So I've heard, by the way, not that I've been
But that woman's trying to sue it.
Yeah. She's the pregnant woman trying to sue for the Netflix and chill.
So I don't know.
Does Netflix and chill even mean Netflix and chill now? Does it straight up mean smash time?
I think that's what it does mean. I think it's going to come in the dictionary soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Netflix and
It's
chill.
one of those ones where the term becomes getting so much weight and influence that you get your Oxford Dictionary, they'll chuck it in next year's edition.
Along with woes.
Yeah, woes.
Woes. But like, I don't think I could invite one of my mates over now to like watch Netflix because he's going to think I'm implying something else.
Nah,
Yeah,
just
man.
be specific.
Like, what are you doing? I'm just chilling. I'm watching Breaking Bad again on Netflix. Do you want to come over and chill?
just
He might
switch
be
it.
like, whoa.
You
And then
just-
I've just I favorited one of his tweets and it's a love heart. Bro, this could get a bit hectic for me. I could be sending out signals and I don't even know.
I think a lot of guys are going to try to switch it up, invite the girl around and they'll have Amazon and chill instead.
To show that you're classy.
Yeah.
Sky Plus and chill. Wow, that's sick. But yeah, so we got killer questions, and last you're gonna gun me again, Ace. Last week I messed up and forgot to bring the questions in, and obviously this week, I kind of broke the website, so it wasn't working properly. The questions that we got when we said that people could ask anything, Ace, they took it in a kind of personal way.
Oh, really?
And they were asking for our shoe sizes, and as well as our shoe sizes, there were a couple of how big is your wood questions. So we didn't throw those in.
That's funny. Well, I've already said on this podcast what my shoe size is.
11 and a half?
No.
12?
Don't disrespect me, fam.
12?
Well, I said this before, but I'll say it again. My shoe size is actually a 13.
Jeez,
But I
what are
wear
those?
size 12. Because I like the way size 12s look on my foot.
I'm really interested to see how you... Before we do How to Kill an Hour... Sorry, before we do Kill a Question, we not got the leg update. Have you heard about Ace's leg?
No, what happened?
Long story short, I fell down the stairs.
What?
In the
How?
basement. It took me half an hour to get to the bottom. I was hurt. That's it.
in Montreal. I don't know how that makes it funnier.
I was there. I hurt. My cousin got to the bottom of the stairs before I did. I was screaming.
Half an hour to fall to the bottom?
I was falling down forever.
Did you fall to hell? That is a long way.
How is the leg, Ace?
Okay, so the leg is better. This is gonna sound like I'm bullshitting. I'm telling the honest truth here.
That reminds me of that escalator in Angel Station. That is a long escalator. That is a long escalator.
That escalator is long.
It lasts
you know?
forever, literally.
Forever. Yeah, but now I feel like this is like 2 days ago. I had like this pinched nerve at the top of my leg. Have you ever had that?
No.
It's like it was pain. Like,
What does it feel? Where does it? Where?
It was like in my hip, and
Okay.
the pain went round to my buttock, my right buttock, and it really hurt. So I couldn't sit on it properly. So I was sitting on one bum cheek.
Is this the same leg that's got the damage?
Same leg.
Is it? Do you think it's related?
I don't know, but I really like. Do you know what's funny? Like
You got the orthopedic cushions.
No, no. You know, I know people are very worried about me. There's people that don't usually talk to me that are in my DMs like, Ace, you really need to go to the doctor. Like, Ace, go to the doctor. I saw like, big up to Lala. I saw Lala yesterday.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, Ace, you really gotta go to the doctor today.
Kai Lala.
Everyone, like, I've got family members like, well, haven't even been doctors yet. So
Wow.
I gotta just go. I just gotta bite the bullet. And
Has the swelling gone down?
well, the legs are still not in proportion, but the swelling's gone down a bit.
How long does it take to put your trousers on in the morning? Still?
No, that's all right. No, do you know what? Because of this whole hip injury that I've got now, yeah, I can't lift the right leg up as high as I want to. So I have to kind of put my jeans on while sitting on the floor. But I'm fine though, other than that.
We need to get you like a stair lift or something like that, bruv. Or like you need some handles in your room to like
I'll
maneuver
be
yourself.
fine.
Is there skin growth on the leg?
Yeah, the skin growth now, but
Is the scab gone?
the scar's gonna be like.
Can you see it? He's showing it to you,
it's
fam.
not that
Can I have a look? Go on, turn around. Can we put a picture on the site or not?
This was so much worse before. So there's all of that was gone, and then all of that was gone as well.
Damn.
No, man. Instagram this.
Wow.
You're lucky.
I don't know if you'll be in shorts by summertime.
No, I have to. I have to.
I
I wear makeup.
saw a wound like that in Jurassic World.
Oh man.
He's like, no.
Oh man. Right, killer questions. So as you heard earlier on in the podcast, the thing that we're using, if you go to howtokillnow.com/hi, it'll be working from now on. But we did get some stuff in for Funk Butcher, so let's cut through those ones. Jay from Southampton, why are you called Funk Butcher? Well, we already addressed that, didn't we?
Because I butcher the funk and I'm from East London.
Oh,
I'm ready for you.
Did you have any other DJ names?
No, I didn't.
He's lying.
Because there's Dot Rotten, Funk Butcher. We could make a team. There's Dot Rotten, yeah? Dot Cotton.
There's a lot.
Funk
There's
Butcher.
loads. There's Drake Cavid. Have you heard of that one?
No?
Yeah, there's Drake Cavid. Yeah. I've seen Vinyl Messi.
Oh, sick. Vinyl Messi, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Funk Butcher's still number one. What else could there be? Now, I would want more soap ones.
Yeah, but me and Dot are the only EastEnders related.
Yeah.
names.
Well, they were
should
the
be a
Mitchell
team.
brothers, the rappers.
Mitchell
Yes,
Brothers.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, the
yeah,
Mitchell Brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I
Oh,
got.
sick. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, all right, cool. Chris from Aberdeen, what's your favourite thing about DJing?
My favourite thing about DJing, well, DJs would know, it's probably
Groupies!
Tings! Tings!
It's Mr. Pipe Piper. No, terrible. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. It's
Going
very,
home to my wife. That's my favourite thing, going home.
It's very therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
So when you're up there in the decks,
Yeah.
and it's very empowering seeing the fans come up to you, play this tune, and you slap the iPhone out. You slap the iPhone out that handle. You've got your pocket taser, and you use
just
it on
taser them, the cattle prods. Yeah.
I need one of those.
Yeah.
Dance.
Do you don't come across like somebody that gets annoyed with all that when you're DJing? Does it annoy you?
What, the whole
Yeah,
request
yeah,
thing?
yeah.
It doesn't really bother me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll tell them that I'm not dressed as a human iPod, so
Fair enough.
your quest will not be adhered to.
Okay, cool. And Ace, you get quite emotional with it, don't you?
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't mind, like... Do you know what? There's things about...
Did you hear the malice in his voice?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You sounded like a Sith Lord, bro.
I don't like it. I hate when, like, people request tracks that I'm obviously going to play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I can't not. Like,
Can you play Hotline Bling, please?
I'm going to play that. Yeah.
Me and my girls are leaving soon.
Yeah.
Can you play?
Yeah, it's her birthday today and Christmas tomorrow.
God. Or a tune I've just played 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I was in the toilet.
Yeah.
So? I'm like, I don't care.
You should have took a piss and not shit then, innit, really? And been out it quicker.
I hate that. Or like if I've come out of a section, like, okay, I've played 25 minutes of hip hop, I'm now playing some dancehall, and then you just want to ask me to play the random hip hop record again. I've just finished that. We're not doing that. So that annoys me a little bit. And I do also, some people's iPhone lights are so bright. In the dark clubs, like, oh my God, I can't see.
Stunned.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's trying to blind me.
Got to go opticians next day.
And I mean, slide me a £10 note with it. I'll play whatever you want.
Would you do that? If somebody slid you 50, would you play Miley Cyrus?
Well, there's a big culture of that money pull-ups.
Yeah, money pull-ups. But I mean, if it was a ridiculous one, someone said, Elvis, blue suede shoes, here's £100.
Yeah, I do it. I'll put it in the house. I don't care.
Speed it up. Just mix it in. Sick. Oh man, I don't know. I just used to say yeah to everyone. Yeah, and just not play it.
And then come back.
It's easiest. By the time they come, I say come back in half an hour. My set's finished in 15 minutes.
Have you seen the daggers they give you at the end of the night when they realise you haven't played it?
Sport their whole night. It's hilarious.
I'm gonna get
Do you know what? Before we get out of it, we've got time to talk about that Serato update. Actually, that DJ program. Serato, you mentioned it to me last week. Have you heard about this?
I haven't
No.
really looked into it, but we can talk about it.
Yeah.
It's basically Serato starting a streaming service.
Okay.
Where you can basically...
Oh, not them as well.
Yeah, basically. You
For
can
$6.99 a month.
You can literally like just get the music from the stream. It's like
Yeah.
it's like having like Spotify on your laptop while you're DJing now.
Yeah.
And so you just go in and you can go to a crate and you just play everything in the crate. But you're not. It's not music that you've got yourself. It's music that you're streaming.
So it's basically,
Yeah.
in case you don't know what we're talking about, so you can be a DJ in a club with no iTunes, but with this version of Serato, you can type into a search window, like, I don't know, for example, Hotline Bling, and just you can DJ and play, mix that like it's a tune that you have in your iTunes, but you could have no tunes on your laptop
You can
at all.
have no tunes at all. You're just subscribed to a library of music.
Interesting.
What say you to that, Funk Butcher?
But and also there's a way that you can do it offline as well. So you could set the crate up before you get to the club at home, and then go there and play it out, and then after it's gone.
I like the sound of that.
It is interesting. I feel like on a club level, it might be of use to the DJs that, like, there's different tiers of DJs. There's obviously there's like a radio tier of DJ that obviously might play music before it's even out. So I assume that won't be on the Serato streaming site because it hasn't been released yet.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can see some problems there. But if you're that generic club DJ playing your top 10, then it's going to save you a lot of money, I guess.
And time. There will probably be crates like Top 40 this week
Yeah.
that will always be updated so the DJs can do it.
What would be good is another thing I'm complaining about. It would be good if there was like the warm up DJ crate. Because some warm up DJs don't know how to play it, and they just go in and they rinse all the big tunes before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then when you get on, it's like you can't really do what they've done, which was supposed to be essentially what you've done.
Yeah.
So there might be it would be good if there was a crate of tunes that only the tunes that they should play before 10 a.m. 10 p.m.
They're probably going to do that soon. They'll probably have some DJ endorse a warm-up crate of tunes.
Yeah.
That would be good.
And at what point do the clubs get involved and say, this is our crate that you can play out of? That's
It's
what
gonna
could happen.
That will happen because there's certain clubs that try and dictate to you what you play, and we don't play this here, and you can't play this here. So yeah,
That'd
they'll
be
like,
crazy.
yeah, this is the Tiger set. Crate. I don't know if I like it though.
I'm for it, man. Why
I
don't
don't
you
know if
like
I
it?
like it because it's like I feel like it's like super lazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you're not in your house kind of practicing. Well, you might be. I don't know. Like you're not sourcing records that it's being given. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it. If I'm telling
I think I'm going to go away and get onto my screenplay hype. I'm going to write an apocalyptic film where there's a massive world war and all those programs get destroyed and the only thing that's left is 12
vinyl.
cents.
12 cents and vinyl.
100%.
And it has to be survival of the fit. It's like Hunger Games, yeah. Like Hunger Games, but only the real DJ survive, man.
I love it.
And the first half of the book, they have to work out what these big black discs do that are lying
Exactly.
around.
What do they
Wow.
do?
What do they do?
It's vinyl.
Wow.
I've heard so much about this.
I'm for it, man. I think it makes for some exciting DJing because I'm always like, if
We're
you have the
moving-
DJ skill set,
Yeah, we're moving so far away though from what actually DJing is now.
yeah.
It's
But-
ridiculous, and it's moving so fast as well.
yeah. But I'm a fan of it. It interests me because the more that they offer the more exciting things people can do. So, like, for example, 4 decks and stuff like that being so easy to have 4 decks running out of your laptop now means that you can do a whole manner of things, or the fact that you can have your own sound effects and stuff like that.
Maybe subconsciously I'm speaking from a place of resentment because I spent so much equipment on this stuff that isn't needed anymore. So I'm just
grands.
Yeah. Why can I?
And to be fair, you can have every record in the world. That doesn't mean that you can actually play them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's still a like an art form and a skill into being able to make a room full of people dance.
Yes.
Like, it doesn't actually mean just because you got the tunes that you can make the party go. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
How good would it be though? How good would it be to go to a club with nothing in your hands, maybe a pair of headphones, log in with your details, and you're in your cloud?
Well, I feel like they've got to a decent stage at the moment with the whole record box thing, because I just go to clubs now with USBs, and I feel like, okay, that's nice. You'd have to do the whole back-breaking thing of carrying vinyl.
What is record box if people don't know what it
record
is?
box is it's explained in the best ways. In layman terms, it's a program that kind of you can sort out your playlists and tracks, and it's by Pioneer.
Yeah.
And it kind of exists on all the data and information exists on the USB. You can plug your USB into the 2000 decks and whatnot, and you can go from there. So it is kind of like, it emulates what Serato is doing on the USB format. So if you don't want to spend like
$2,000 on a laptop
and a Serato box, then record box is a lot easier.
So record box.
Yes.
All right, cool. I get it. One more question actually we got. How did you get into DJing? From Stephanie in Islington.
How did I get into DJing? The thing is, I always say is that I never got into DJing at a specific point. It's not like a job. Like, when did you start working at National Rail? What it is? So you're always kind of progressing on your journey into DJing. Whether you're when you start probably buying music, you've actually entered into DJing. If you're buying with the intent to use it for DJing.
Yeah.
So I would say I started buying records from 15, 16.
Cool.
Started again around uni time. Uni, I used the last year of my student loan to buy my decks.
Wow.
Because I was one of the first times I had kind of like a bulk of money to kind of get the equipment that I needed. It did mean that my university held my degree for a bit longer because I didn't have the money to pay for my tuition fee.
Really?
Yeah. So just like, nope. We want the tuition fee and we want our library books back. So no, I got there in the end. But when I think when people ask that question, they probably allude to the fact, when was you actually active in the clubs? So from 2003 onwards. Yeah.
So like 12 years now.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
That's wicked. What did you study at uni?
I studied politics.
Really?
Yeah, so I got a BA in politics.
That's why you're so good on the Twitter, boy.
Yeah. So I kind of speak like a politician, and I swerve the tricky questions just like a politician, yeah.
What sort of stuff do they teach you? I don't know. I presume that there's like a massive House of Commons, like a built-up one that you go and practice in every day.
Like a, what's it called? Like a FBI... with fake agents in there.
So could you go back into politics then? Could you just don a suit and we just see you MP Funk Butcher?
I think I would like to at some stage use my influence. I feel like if I could leverage my status as someone who's known in the industry and kind of use that influence in politics, which is kind of what I do with my teaching and whatnot, kind of like use it as a platform, as a basis to connect with people and whatnot, then yeah.
Sick. That's interesting. Ace, we got a bit more time to talk about one more thing.
Yeah, go for it.
A guy was, this is sick. There was a man sat on a plane and a stranger sat next to him who looked just like
that.
him.
I saw this.
Yeah. So they're not related?
No, not related at all. How would you react if that happened to you?
I find it hard to be. So have they checked that these two are not related?
These guys, like, they don't know each other. They're two different people. And apparently, check this, there was a third guy on the flight that looked kind of like them as well, right at the back. They're not related at all.
He looks like Loudmouth Melvin as well. Yeah, shout out to Loudmouth Melvin. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Look very much so. The triplets.
Yeah. So, what would you do if you just sat next to someone and you're like, hey, rah?
He needs to speak to his mum. His mum's got something. His mum is not telling him something. I do not believe those two are not related. That's too uncanny.
All right, what if you had a doppelganger and he didn't know that you were his doppelganger and you had a Chris girlfriend?
There's a film about
And you
that.
were
Thing he's got
What
a new
was that?
film. Jake Gyllenhaal was in a new film about that. Yeah.
What happens in that? Stole my idea, man.
Yeah. It's about it's doppelganger and the other doppelganger's got sinister intentions and whatnot, but he's got a pretty wife, and so he just wants the other guy's life.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he slides into his life like DMs.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you believe there's someone out there that looks like you, Ace?
Yeah, I do actually. I think how many people on the planet? Like 6 billion.
Yeah,
7 billion now.
7 billion people. Yeah.
Officially. But I don't know, like,
There's
in
only
real
so
life
many-
could be 10, innit?
Yeah, there's only so many combinations of DNA that it could do for your face. So,
Exactly. I'm pretty sure there's like people that look like everyone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We'd have to look at the legs to tell the difference between you and your one, Ace, innit?
You know that the final scene of the film. Shoot him! No, shoot him! Check his legs.
Sick, man. That's hilarious.
It's not even like sometimes I feel like God runs out of the extras that are in your life. Like,
Yeah.
you keep seeing the same people over and over again. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm sure I saw you last week. But maybe it was somebody else that looked like that person.
Yeah, man.
So do you know what I mean? So I don't know.
There's the same goons, like, you know, when somebody has special forces agents, in films. I swear for the last few years, there's the same goons in every film. There's a guy with a really dodgy moustache, a really thick, long moustache, and then Dan Bilzerian as well. I swear to God.
That's hilarious.
But you're like, what do you do for a living? I'm a goon.
And
That's what I
Machete.
am.
Machete used to be a goon in a lot of films. You know Machete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always plays like that
Latino goon.
sweaty, greasy.
Brazilian goon.
Trust me. Oh, yeah. And on a lighter note as well, Burger King are going to become the first UK food chain to serve alcohol in their restaurants.
No
Yeah,
way.
it's doing the rounds on Twitter. Promise from next month, they're going to be serving plastic bottles of American beer. I don't know why it's specifically American. I'll
That's
ask
not
Billy
news.
why I
I'm
wrote
more
that.
interested in their 10 nuggets for £1.50.
Yeah, you don't drink, do you?
No.
You're the only person that I know that doesn't drink that I
Yeah.
trust. You know, I don't trust people that don't drink.
Why?
I don't know.
Really?
Something in me. If someone's like, I don't drink, I'm like,
They got a slight
Yeah.
twitch or have a nervous disposition.
no, if it's like, because I have a problem with alcohol, I'm like, cool. If it's like, I don't drink very well, I'm cool. But if it's just like, no, I just don't fancy it.
Yeah.
I'm usually like, oh,
It is a kind of like an odd character trait in 2015.
why don't you drink?
I've just literally never taken to alcohol. I'm the one of these people who'd be like, yeah, I don't like it.
So you don't like the taste?
Yeah.
Cool, I get
Yeah.
it. No, I don't.
Yeah, so it's,
Really?
because I drink for the flavour. So
Okay.
when I drink alcohol, all I just taste is alcohol. I don't taste any flavour. But obviously, someone could sit down to me and sell me, because you know, there's one place called it's opposite Camden Roundhouse. It's Belgo's.
Yeah.
And they do flavoured beers and stuff. So I guess if I had a flavoured beer, I don't know. There might be a different funk, drunk funk,
Drunk funk.
drunk butcher.
Drunk butcher. That would be hilarious. But yeah.
I also don't like the taste of alcohol.
Yeah.
But on occasion.
You sure about that, bro?
No, wait, no. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Our
I
survey
actually
says,
don't. No, I don't. But on occasion, I do drink just to get smashed.
yeah.
Do you not do that?
all the time.
Like,
I
just
love
to
a
get
drink.
smashed. Like sometimes I fully don't. Like I can't stand the taste of rum or brandy. I can't.
I've seen some
nasty.
crazy stuff,
But
man.
on
Especially in
occasion-
Napa.
Yeah.
When I see some people
Yeah.
like what has happened to them after they've been
Oh,
drunk,
yeah.
I'd be like, nah, that's crazy.
You mean that person lying on the floor in their own sick? And
Not
they're
even
just a
that.
mess.
You see them the next day in the square, yeah, in between like black and white and was it Bizarre?
Bizarre, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Iron Apple Cypress, by the
Yeah,
way.
and like they've got a chipped tooth.
yeah.
It's because of foolishness the night before. So I guess because I'm a control freak as well, I'd hate the idea of me mashing up myself over something that. And a lot of the time, the accidents happen because of drink anyway.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to Burger King. I was outside Burger King in Napa in 2010, and these girls that were drunk and they lost control of their quad and they went right up to the pavement. And
Wait, was everyone all right?
no, they weren't.
Okay, I can't laugh then. I'll take that laugh back.
It was a case of like, damn. But if you hadn't drunk, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I've never got touch
drink
with. I've never got
Jerkins.
myself in a predicament where I'm like bad, or if I am like that, I'm with people.
Yeah.
I'm with my friends, but I wouldn't be that one to get absolutely messily drunk.
Yeah.
Smoke.
No. Yeah.
Quite clean living it. Usually I don't trust people like that, but I do trust Funk.
I've probably got the what's it called? The profile of a
Serial killer.
Exactly, a psychopath, innit?
Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, control freak.
Good evening. Good evening.
You've been in Amsterdam.
Study politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't indulged in Amsterdam?
No.
Never?
No.
Wow, that's interesting.
Wow. You ever sat next to anyone that's indulged?
Sat next to someone.
I'm just saying.
So their fumes
Yeah.
are infused. No.
Could have got you a little bit. Not at all.
In Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I have a lot of friends that indulge. Yeah.
But Ace, I don't know. I think you do like a drink though.
No, I have a drink that I like, but I don't like I don't like brandy, I don't like rum, I don't like beer.
Is it bad to say that you like a drink now? Because I genuinely tell
like
people like,
shots.
what do you like to? I say, oh, I like a little bit of a drunk feeling. I like to have a drink. People are like,
What's your
that's
rider
weird.
like?
Yeah, like my ride, but you know what's funny? They told you to have these things on the
My
rider.
rider's dead. My
Really?
rider's like lemonade and
I remember.
I've got a waste of a rider.
Do you know what's joke? I didn't even realize I had a rider until the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, it's got all this stuff on it. I'm like, right, I don't even use this.
Yeah.
Like, it's got like a bottle of rum. It's
Yeah,
got like,
yeah.
it's got this, it's got that.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like,
Towels.
right, yeah, towels.
Yeah, but
and
you
that.
might use it. Like
yeah,
I have
yeah.
riders where there's rum and I walk away and
Is
then
it?
there's rum there. And they,
I will use it. Believe that's getting used. I will. Actually, yeah, I saw you in the Isle of Wight, didn't I? Isle of Wight Fest.
yeah.
Yeah, and then they were like offering
Had
out
water,
beers.
innit?
Yeah, and then you was drinking a water, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Does anyone want a beer?" I was like, "I'll have that beer, man." But yeah, should I stop telling people that I like to have a drink now, Ace? Is it weird?
That's just normal, I think.
But I think people think I'm
Should
an
I start
alcoholic.
telling people I drink? Because is it weird?
It is. It's not common for someone not to drink at all just because they don't like it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, why not? But then then why at the same
What you'll
time?
probably find annoying is that people will try and get you to drink because
Yeah.
you don't drink. You
Shouts
More.
to Versatile.
Yeah,
He got me.
Did he?
Yeah, he got me drunk in Southend. Yeah. And shouts to JJ had to put me in a hotel.
Oh, really?
Then I came out and then they had a parking ticket. And I was
Okay.
like, damn it. If I'd left when I was supposed to, would have a damn parking ticket on my car.
So that's enough to put you off drinking.
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about alcohol. I've had a great time killing an hour today.
Yes.
Thanks for coming down, Fun Butcher. How can we get in contact with you if we need to?
Get in contact with me on the Twitter, on all the socials, Funk Butcher on the Facebook, Funk Butcher on the Twitter, and funkbutcher.com on my website.
Cool. Ace, what's your Twitter? We don't push ours out enough, do we?
At DJ Ace on Twitter, at DJ Ace on Instagram, official DJ Ace on Snapchat, moreace.com.
I'm at Marcus Bronzy on everything. Simples. Plenty of ways to kill an hour out there. You've just killed one with myself, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Ace.
And me, Funk Butcher.
Yes, don't forget the hashtag How to Kill an Hour. And also, if you want to say hello, send us a voicemail, howtokillanhour.com/hi. That's not HIGH, you smokers, it's HI. Next week.